#1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Daniel Weichman. One person was injured following a hotel room fire that took place at the Mohegan, Pennsylvania on Thursday. Emergency crews were called to Mohegan, Pennsylvania just after noon for reports of a blaze within a hotel room on the 5th floor. According to Plains Township Fire Chief Mark Pitzik, he states that the fire caused the hotel to be evacuated. However, the blaze was contained to the room where it began. One person suffered minor injuries and had to be transferred to the local trauma center. At this time, the cause of the fire is unknown. A state police fire marshal is investigating what caused the fire on Thursday. The Hazleton Police Department has charged 73-year-old Diego Badilla Tejeda after an investigation into a report of a child sexual assault that took place last August. Police had filed charges of involuntary deviant sexual intercourse and indecent assault against Badilla Tejeda on March 21st. He was denied bail by the judge, who cited the seriousness of the charges, his unemployment, along with having no family in the immediate area. The assault took place between August 5th and 6th in a Hazleton home, according to charges. He currently awaits a preliminary hearing. A man from Wayne County was apprehended by Hazleton police after he ran from officers. 40-year-old Ian C. Hoodling faces charges of evading arrest and resisting arrest, among other charges. A city detective and a patrol officer have been working around 11 p.m. when they spotted Hoodling behind the beer garage, swinging a beer before smashing it on the ground. He had ran from officers when they approached him, despite commands to stop. Hoodling had gone into someone's backyard before officers had lost sight of him. However, additional officers had apprehended the man in front of 117 East Diamond Avenue. The Wilkes-Barre Township Police are asking the public for help in identifying two suspects they believe stole over $1,000 worth of clothing from a Hollister store in the Wyoming Valley Mall on Wednesday. Police also suspect the couple of stealing merchandise from the Lehigh Valley Mall and two malls in Brunswick, New Jersey. The man and woman are described by police as being of Hispanic heritage. Anyone with information regarding the incident can call the Wilkes-Barre Township Police at 570-606-4791. A man from Shenandoah is locked up behind bars after he started a fire in the borough on Thursday. According to Shenandoah Police, officers had responded to 11 Northwest Street for a reported fire. Once on scene, they learned that someone had set fire to mattresses that were leaning against the porch of the residence. The blaze had spread to the porch's roof, which had sustained substantial damage. The incident was captured on video, and the suspect was identified as 47-year-old John Mayereski. John was later taken into custody and was charged with arson, risking a catastrophe, among other related charges. A man and woman from Minersville face charges for creating fake skills game tickets in Pottsville. According to police, Sean Sakina and Dion Harris worked together to forge two tickets from a skill game at 6-1 Vapor and claim over $800. The pair have been charged with forgery, theft by deception, and receiving stolen property. The Pottsville police remind all skill game owners to double-check tickets being redeemed, as forging fake tickets for cash is becoming a common practice. The Bloomsburg police have updated the investigation into a man involved in a hit-and-run in the borough. The driver of the incident has been located, and the Bloomsburg police would like to thank the public for their assistance with the incident. In other news, 49 cadets celebrated their graduation from the Pennsylvania State Police Academy this week. The graduates are the 166th class to graduate from the Hershey Academy since it opened in 1960. The new troopers will report for duty on May 22nd. The Hazleton Art League is pleased to announce that the Empty Bowls fundraiser held at the Art League Sunday, April 23rd, successfully raised money for two local charities. Checks for over $1,000 were accepted by Erica Ramirez, Annette Ambrush, and Tamir Hennigan from the Willow Foundation, and Christina Notaro and Tracy Zapotaki from United Charities. Presenting the checks on behalf of the co-chairs, Louis Baron and Joni Choyanoski, is Mark Peterson, Executive Director of the Hazleton Art League. The organizers thank the many artists, volunteers, and local restaurants who donated to this worthy cause. Coming up on Wyln News, the Girl Scouts celebrated National Hospital Week by giving employees some of their well-loved cookies. Plus, a state representative in our local area celebrated a ribbon cutting yesterday in Sugarloaf. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast, brought to you by the Wyln Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Ezra. I'm 5 years old, and it's gonna rain out. Bye.
We want your child to be our WYLN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on WYLN News and WYLN social media posts just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the WYLN News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Watch PTN on WYLN.
Hey, it's Justin from Grand Central, here to ask you, is your kitchen ready for an overhaul? We offer free in-home consultation and design, no interest financing, professional removal and installation, countertop and backsplashes, hardwood and laminate floors, kitchen appliance sales, service and installation, and of course, everyday low prices. Grand Central in Hazleton, helping you make your house a home.
There's no better place to shoot than Whitetail Preserve. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 for more information. When you see news happening in your neighborhood, call WYLN News at 570-459-1869 or email us at news@WYLNTV.com or send us a message on social media through Facebook. WYLN, we're your local network.
Welcome back to WYLN News. As the Hazleton Area School Board begins discussions on preparing to open the Cyber Academy located in the Laurel Mall, they learn they'll need to repair or replace air handling units located on the roof. According to Superintendent Brian Uplinger, the lease with the Laurel Mall requires the district to maintain those units. The district is currently waiting for parts to arrive for one of the units, while the other one has been turned on. At this time, contractors are waiting for doors to arrive. However, plumbing has been installed and the bathrooms work. Hazleton Area School District officials expect the Cyber Academy to open at the start of the next school year. In celebration of Hospital Week, the Lehigh Valley Hospital Carbon received a group of young visitors on Thursday armed with boxes of sweet treats. Girl Scout Troop 3305 of Palmerton honored the hospital workers for being hometown heroes by donating a table full of Girl Scout cookies. Girl Scout Peyton Mans states that she was glad to be able to show her appreciation for the hospital.
The hospital workers do so much for us, so it was good to actually give back to them.
Lehigh Valley Hospital Carbon President Christine Beige said that the hospital was honored to be given such a gift from the Girl Scout troop.
It's just really, really nice of them to do that. Who doesn't love Girl Scout cookies, right? For them to think about us and choose us, we're very grateful and honored to be part of this today.
For the Girl Scouts, however, community service is nothing new. Troop leader Jody Small states that teaching kindness and community service is a key aspect of the Girl Scout program.
So we always try to teach the girls, to be kind and do acts of service. That's one of the things that Girl Scouts instills in them. And so, this is just another thing that, they're just accustomed to doing for Girl Scouts.
In total, the Girl Scouts donated 84 boxes of Girl Scout cookies to the hospital workers. The Diocese of Scranton will be celebrating Mother's Day for their annual Mother's Day Adoption Mass this Sunday, May 14th at 10 a.m. The Mass will take place at the Cathedral of St. Peter in Scranton, where they will recognize all mothers with a special emphasis on adoptive and foster mothers. The Mother's Day Adoption Mass is open to the public, and all faithful are invited to attend. If you cannot make it, however, Catholic Television of the Diocese of Scranton will be broadcasting the Mass live. State Representative Michael Cabell held a ribbon-cutting event on Thursday evening to celebrate the opening of his new district office in Sugarloaf. Cabell also opened a second office last week in Dallas.
So, believe it or not, the 117th district, the most populated municipalities are Butler Township, Sugarloaf, Salem Township. So we really focused on getting something on the lower end of the county, of the district, which Butler Township, Sugarloaf, this was a perfect spot. Everybody comes to grocery shop here at Gould, so it made sense for us. And then on the northern end, we wanted to have something up that way as well for folks.
During the event, Cabell welcomed the community to come in, meet him, get to know his staff, and learn all about his services the office will offer.
So think of it, anything driver's license, anything state related. If you have an issue with any state service, you come in and they could take care of it. Rent rebates for seniors, driver's license stuff, voter registration, anything you need.
In addition to utilizing the services available at the office, Cabell states that he hopes the community will help hold him accountable.
I'm here, hold me accountable. I'll be down in Harrisburg representing 117th, and I'm proud to do so.
The Sugarloaf District Office is located at 669 State Route 93 in the strip mall on the side of Gould's Supermarket. It is open every day from 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. This Sunday, we celebrate the women in our lives that we call Mom. So, we asked our journalist, Ryan Prosick, about what his idea of a great Mother's Day entails.
Mother's Day is just a few days away, and to prepare it, we compiled a list of all the special things you could do with your mother on this Mother's Day. Sunday is Mother's Day, and you know what that means, an opportunity to celebrate the mom or motherly figure in your life, even though they should be celebrated every day. And for those that are stumped or looking for a last-second idea, we got you covered with all of the places and things you could do with Mom on this special day. A true classic choice is always the flowers, because how can you go wrong with that? From roses to tulips and everything in between, there is no trouble finding the perfect flower for Mom. Another tried and true choice would have to be chocolates on Mother's Day. Easy to find and easy to love. If you'd like to get creative with this idea, you could always opt for the chocolate-covered strawberries as well. What about taking your mom shopping and letting her pick out what she wants so you don't have to worry about picking the right gift, and she gets to shop at places she might not normally get the time to? The cherry on top is you get to spend quality time with her, as well as doing something she likely loves. On the reverse side, a super cost-efficient one is how about taking a nature walk or hike as the weather gets warmer the further we get into spring. You can even bring the whole family along as well, and all get to explore and even get those steps in. If you're looking for something fancy, don't worry, we have ideas for that as well. Why not treat Mom to a spa day? Moms are super hardworking and deserve as many days off as they want. But you don't see them take a day or even a night off for that matter. So why not treat Mom to some nice relaxation at a spa day? Continuing on that note, why not a wine tour? It's a nice out-of-the-box idea that we don't see brought up for Mother's Day enough, if at all. Who knows, maybe in the tasting she will find her new favorite wine, and it will all be because of you. We covered fancy, so how about simple? Something as simple as maybe waking up a little bit early and prepping some breakfast in bed for Mom. Maybe get some pancakes going, maybe some eggs and some bacon, and giving her a surprise that even though it is simple, she will cherish forever. That concludes our Mother's Day list of things you could do with your mother or special person on Mother's Day. I just wanted to shout out all the moms out there, especially mine. Love you, Mom. I'm Ryan Prosick reporting for Wyln News.
Coming up on Eckley's News Choice, Marty Burns finishes off our week with Let's Talk Sports. Plus, it's that time again for your furry friends to charm your hearts on Pets of the Week. And one last thing, we bring back Community and You, this time with Allie McKidrick from the Parks and Recreation Department in Hazleton. And stay with us for everything else we have lined up for you later tonight on Wyln TV.
Hey, did you know WYLN posts news stories and other bonus content on social media all week long? The Weather Kids, fresh from the farm, everyday heroes, Let's Talk Sports, Feel Good Friday, daily news stories, and more. Visit WYLNTV.com, Facebook, and YouTube to check it out. WYLN, the local leader on social media. We're your local network.
If you're looking for an affordable pre-owned car or truck, Chura's Auto Sales has a great lineup of clean, dependable, and quality vehicles. Stop in 610 North Broad Street, West Hazleton, 570-454-7229.
Hey, Dr. Alex here with another Feel Good Friday. Here to talk to you today about pain, and specifically pain that's not from an inappropriate response mechanism like a pain disorder. So, with a well-functioning body, you get pain because there's damage. Your body then teaches you, using that pain, what kind of activities are damaging it worse versus what's helping it to heal. If you have an open wound on your arm, it hurts when you get the wound. Your body's teaching you, hey, there's a wound here. You stop touching it, it stops hurting. But there's still damage. Your body's not senseless. It knows that it can't just make you suffer constantly because you have an open wound. But if you bump it, you touch it, you mess with it, oh, it hurts. Your body's teaching you how to behave to correct it. Same with headaches. I look at the light, it hurts. Stop looking at the light. I rest, it feels better. Rest. Your body's communicating. Going to the chiropractor, we try to correct what's causing the pain and help you to feel good.
Like and follow WYLN News on Facebook for the WYLN News Midday Update. When it's serious, there's only one health network with seriously innovative health institutes. Lehigh Valley Health Network, your health deserves a partner.
PPW Nation, get ready for the best of PPW Season 2. Join Paul Bowe, E. Julius Kuiper, Alexander Bravado, Tom Mitchell, and Alex Watt as we take you down memory lane and relive some of the best PPW matches of all time. Saturdays at 5 p.m., Sundays at 10 p.m., only on WYLN.
WYLN CA35's children's programming is designed with the specific purpose of serving the educational and informational needs of children. In compliance with FCC guidelines, a copy of the Children's Programming Report is on file for public inspection at 647 State Route 93, Sugarloaf, Pennsylvania 18249, during regular business hours. To view the report online, visit fcc.org.
Welcome to a TGIF edition of Let's Talk Sports, brought to you by the Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute. The weekend is here. Some great action as both the NBA and NHL round out second round playoff action and get ready for their conference championships before they head to their overall championships in both the NBA Finals and Stanley Cup Finals. Still awaiting to see who those two teams will be. Danny Garcia and The Rock, their XFL championship coming up Saturday night in San Antonio as Coach Stoops and Arlington taking on the DC Defenders. And then some baseball action. A couple of rematches in divisional matchups from last weekend. Tampa Bay leaves the home confines and they head to the Bronx to take on the New York Yankees. The Yankees this time will have Aaron Judge. We'll see if the offense can have a little bit of struggles in Tampa Bay. See if that'll continue. A big spark to them, and I thought a great trade acquisition last year. He's back from the injured list, Harrison Bader, helping this Yankee offense. See how the Yankees do at home against Tampa Bay. The other one comes from the NL West. Padres, Dodgers. Dodgers went into San Diego, got two big victories. One of them keyed by a Mookie Betts tying home run in the ninth inning off of Hader. See how the Padres react this time on the road in Chavez Ravine, taking on the Dodgers. A couple other nice matchups in baseball this weekend. The Braves head north of the border to take on those Toronto Blue Jays. See how both teams match up there in a rematch of the 1992 World Series in which Toronto came out on top. And another rematch of several World Series, most recently 1979. We are family. Fortunately, I don't think we're going to see Dave Parker or Jim Palmer this weekend, but the Pirates will be in Baltimore at Camden Yards, take on the Orioles, two young up-and-coming teams. Very interesting to see how this weekend matchup shakes out. We hope you have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy some of the sports action. And as always, remember the mothers. Happy Mother's Day coming up on Sunday. We'll see you right back here on Monday for another edition of Let's Talk Sports, brought to you by the Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute.
You always get a feel-good shopping experience at Grand Central in Hazleton.
Have you ever experienced that super pushy salesperson that follows you all around? Not here.
Or wandered around that big box store looking for help in the appliance department only to find the pink guy? Not here.
And we have an experienced, courteous sales staff here to help you find the perfect mattress, piece of furniture, or appliance with no pressure.
And don't forget, everyday low prices.
You always get a feel-good shopping experience at Grand Central in Hazleton.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Tune in and see all the unique places to stay and things to do in the Pocono Mountains. Watch PTN on WYLN.
Are you looking for the latest local news and events important to our Hispanic community? WYLN will keep you up to date on what's happening, from breaking news to special reports and local events, on our new daily Spanish language webcast, WYLN's Telediario, featuring me, Julia Wiegand. Follow our social media pages and website at WYLNTV.com every day to access WYLN's Telediario webcast. WYLN, we're your local network.
There's no better place to shoot than Whitetail Preserve. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 for more information. Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine? How about checking out a restaurant with a unique flavor or a crazy food challenge? These are just some of the things we are featuring on Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. So, spend some time learning about great wine, great beer, and great food on WYLN TV 35.
There's no time like the present to adopt a pet, and the SPCA of Luzerne County has more breeds, shapes, and sizes. Furry friends for you to check out this week. Everyone, say hello to Benton. Benton is a 9-month-old bunny that is looking for a loving home. He was returned from being adopted because he did not get along with the other bunny. However, he does like humans, so he will be great as the only bunny in the household. He likes head scratches, snacks, and love. If you are looking for a bunny, make sure to check him out. And up next is Lady Spock. Lady Spock is a lovely medium-haired tuxedo girl who lost her home through no fault of her own. She is a little timid, but just needs a loving home to warm up. Call 570-825-4111 to come on down and check out these featured pets and more. You may just meet your new best friend and give them a well-deserved forever home.
Welcome to Community and You. I'm Ryan Prosick, and I'm here with Allie McKittrick, the Director of Parks and Recreation in Hazleton. Allie, tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, I have a lot of fun is what I do. So for the city of Hazleton, the core of what I do is really focusing on the quality of life for Hazleton, Greater Hazleton. And by doing that, I do big events for the city. We do I take care of the parks, making sure that they're clean and safe for people to use, and help people to plan their own type of events. I don't plan it necessarily, but they send in the events and I make sure they have the right approvals and things like that. So just kind of keeping the fun side of the city going in a good way.
So speaking about the fun, there's a couple events you want to talk about. The summer concert series is one, and the 4th of July is another. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Oh, absolutely. So this is very, very exciting. We're having a summer concert series here at City View Park. We're actually going to have food trucks as well as the live bands. This is all free for the community. And there's going to be a beer tent so that people can get loose, have some fun, relax, and enjoy themselves out. And in between the concert series is our 4th of July celebration, and that also will have a live band. That is literally our biggest event of the year, and that again here is at City View Park, and it's a phenomenal time. That one has a ton of food trucks, live music. It's just a great time for people to come out for the 4th of July.
Yeah, and if people have an idea, can they come to you to talk about it, to suggest it?
Yeah, I mean, people will book different parks that we have. We have 16 parks in the city, and so sometimes people want to have either a reunion party, a birthday party. We've had a lot of charity fundraisers, and we could use a lot of our parks, so we could help people to decide which park might be best for their activity that they want to use.
Awesome. And then tell us a little bit more, are you excited about the renovations here going on?
I'm unbelievably excited. There's just a huge crowd of support for our inclusive playground. That one it's just such a unique thing in a huge radius. It's probably like 40 miles that there's any other inclusive playground that'll be anything like this. But there's going to be, it's so inclusive means that children of all abilities can play together. So it's not just a handicap. It's not separate for any type of ability. It's every ability can play, and it's very, very. We're working with the school district on the soundboard, so even autistic children can use the soundboard, and it really is. It's going to be an amazing thing for people to use.
So, Allie, if people want to get involved with the Parks and Recreation community and help out, what can they do?
There's a ton of things that people can do to be a part of the program. So basically, one of the things is we have events. We put on a lot of events throughout the year. And so people coming out to those events and participating, having vendors and that type of thing, and just coming out to our shows and things is a huge, we're doing it for you. So you coming and participating is great. And then also using the facilities that we have. There's basically, I always say we have a park for every person. So we have places that are covered if people want to just come and have their lunch at a park, or if you want to play on the swings as an adult or a kid, we have a ton of playgrounds. We also have a lot of fields, like activity fields, like sports type things. So we have tennis, we have basketball, we have things like that. We want you guys to get out there and use the parks. That's one way. We also have, we have community members reaching out, different organizations. So there's churches reaching out, there are different people that, and these types of organizations will come and they'll do like a park cleanup or donate a bench or something like that to the city, which is really, really nice. And so there's always ways to get involved. I would say just reach out to recreation@cityofhazelton.org. That's the email address, and we can get you involved.
Thank you, Allie, for coming out and talking with us. This was Community and You. I'm Ryan Prosek reporting for Wyln. See you next time.
And that does it for the news. Remember, the source matters now more than ever. Catch all the latest news and updates on our Facebook, YouTube, or at WYLNTV.com. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next, right here on Wyln TV.
You're watching WYLN TV 35.
On this episode of Off the Beaten Path, we head to the vault for a couple of great ideas to get you out of the house and into the fresh air. Plus, a return to Heisler's Cloverleaf Dairy